Hello, everyone, and welcome to today's Profitability Power Hour. I'm your host, WendyY Bailey. I know people are going to be jumping on, so I'll take care of some housekeeping during this time before I actually start delivering the content. We're here every Wednesday at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Eastern Daylight Time too. And what I really try to do is come to you for about 15, 20 minutes, sometimes a little bit longer if there are questions, and give you some content that's really about helping to grow your bottom line profits. If you're missing anything, you can catch the replays at youtube.com/WendyY Bailey. That's my YouTube channel, youtube.com/WendyY Bailey. You can also get notified via text message if you'd like. You can text profit now, all lowercase, uppercase, doesn't matter, all together, no spaces, profit now to 38470, and you'll get a text notification when we go live right here in the group. Yeah, it's right here in the group that I'm here sharing the content every week, and it's because I want you guys to really grow your bottom line profits. It's income acceleration, it's consistent cash flow, it's all about growing your bottom line profits. As my tagline for Business Beyond Limits says, I want to show you how to create a bigger, better, bolder bottom line. Hey, Kenneth Burnett, glad you could jump on and join us. We're talking today about how to improve sluggish sales. Sluggish sales. Over the last 5 or 6 weeks or so, 5 weeks, today makes week 6, I've been really talking about value and understanding the role of value when you are selling. And selling doesn't start when you ask for that credit card or you say, here's how much it costs. That's not when selling begins. Selling begins when your ideal client recognizes you as the answer to the problem that she's facing. Your selling starts, your sales conversation begins when that connection is made, okay? That connection can happen at a networking event. That connection can happen at in a coaching session. That connection can happen when you're speaking, and all of a sudden, the light bulb goes off in your ideal client's head that you've got the answer to her problem. So that's when selling begins. So when you think of sluggish sales, you can post your questions here too, but when you think of your sales being sluggish, it means that they're just not moving as quickly as you'd like. When you think of your sales just being sluggish, you want more sales and they're just moving way too slowly. Yeah, that was intentional that I did it in slow motion. Sluggish sales can easily be remedied when you focus on the things that I've been talking about over the last 5 weeks. Value. Value. People don't respond and people don't have a sense of urgency to do anything like buying from you or enrolling in your program or investing in themselves by hiring you. They don't have that sense of urgency if they don't recognize the value that you have. They need to know that the value that you have in your program, in your product, in your service is something that they really can capitalize on right now. It's not something that they need to wait on because now is when they need it and now is when they need to get it, and they need to get it from you. So when you think about sales and your sales being sluggish, think of it this way. Remember I told you, if you haven't heard me before, I talk about the 5 objections that you're overcoming, and Zig Ziglar is the one who gave me these. These are not original, but they're right on point. People don't buy from you. The objection is they lack the time, they lack the need, they lack the money, they lack a belief, they disbelieve in your ability, your program or your service, the ability to solve their problem, or they disbelieve in your expertise. The answer to all of those objections is value. Okay, and the same answer applies to sluggish sales. Sluggish sales are about timing. So your ideal client needs to understand that the timing of your offer means that they have to take some immediate action. And here's what I mean. I'm not talking about telling them, the price goes up tomorrow. That's not the sense of urgency I'm talking about. You have to create a sense of urgency that says, this is something that I need to have. This is something that I need to get right now. Okay. And coaching and speaking and training sometimes don't feel like gotta have services. So you have to create that level of urgency for the client. And you do it by showcasing the value. It's got to be something that they just got to have right now. So think about it in terms of how you set the value, how you establish the value. If I know, for example, that I'm going to get a return on my investment in 30 days, I need to do something now. Okay. If I know that I'm going to achieve the kind of results that I want in 10 days, then I know I need to act on it right now. And the question I always get from people is, what if they say they don't have the money? What if they say they don't have the money? The reality is, if someone is trying to survive, they're trying to keep the mortgage paid and keep a roof over their heads, and they're trying to keep food in the refrigerator, that is a survival mode. And it is about the money for them. But if you're talking to someone who has the discretionary income where they have the mortgage paid, they have the rent paid, they have their essential bills taken care of, the rest of it is about choice for them. Spending their money other than that is about financial priority. So when you're looking at sluggish sales, you've got to make sure your ideal client, the person with whom you're speaking about selling something to, they need to understand that it requires an immediate response for them from them if they truly want to get the problem they're facing solved. You're creating that sense of urgency for them by really articulating value that requires immediate action. It requires priority because now they see the priority in that. Okay. And let me kind of take it to something a little crazy. I've never really been a big shoe person, but I know a lot of women who are shoe people. Okay. Not downing, not knocking anybody for being a shoe person. When you are out and you're looking for shoes and you see the black and the blue and the purple and the pink and the orange shoe, it doesn't become important and urgent for you to get the orange shoe until you see the orange shoe and you know that you plan to wear an outfit that matches in less than a week. All of a sudden, getting that orange shoe becomes a priority. All of a sudden, getting that, buying that, finding that orange shoe that matches the outfit has a financial priority, and there's a sense of urgency around it for you. Well, it's the same way when your ideal clients are looking at your coaching program. Because you're here, Kenneth, I'm going to use you as an example. If your ideal client is looking at your coaching program and your coaching program is something that the value is going to give them an immediate return on their investment within, like I said, 10 days, 15 days, 30 days. Now, all of a sudden, it has a priority for them. Wow. So if I invest $200, just using round numbers, if I invest $200 in your coaching program, I'm assured that I'm going to get a return in 30 days or 90 days. All of a sudden now I have a sense of urgency about enrolling in your program. That's what I mean by creating that sense of urgency. Excuse me. That's what I mean. Your ideal client wants to know that the value is really going to be there. If all of a sudden there are things that I didn't know, I didn't have before I came in contact with you, and you're telling me that your program is going to give me that, wow, I really want to be in your program. Recently, I'll take it to coaching and give you an example of what I'm talking about. Recently, I did a VIP day with a client, and the client was excited about being in her business. She was really thrilled about the opportunity to do something that she's very passionate about in her business. And what she realized was that, yeah, she's got all of this passion, she's got the financial wherewithal to really take her business far, but she didn't have focus and she didn't have direction. And in my VIP day, I committed to her and I could show her the value of investing in a VIP day with me, because all of a sudden now I can walk her through some steps that'll give her the focus she's looking for, that give her direction around what she's looking for. And, more importantly than all of that, that help her to monetize her actions and her gifts in a way that she's going to get an immediate return on it. That was value for her. So getting the VIP day, investing in the VIP day became a sense of urgency for her, because she knew she needed somebody who would corral all of what she was doing, all of what she wanted to do, and give her a sense of direction about making money going forward. Okay. Let me open it up for questions. As I'm opening up for questions, I want to make sure I tell you about I charge for that, which is my latest book. I charge for that, Mastering the Mindset for Sales Success. I'm doing my national book tour right now. 2 cities are down. I was in Raleigh last month in July. Earlier this month, last weekend, I was in Philadelphia. And next month, I'm going to be in the DMV area and would love to see you there. There are other cities coming up too: Houston, Dallas. Where else am I going? Houston, Dallas, LA, Chicago. Yeah. Yeah. So definitely check me out at ichargeforthat.com. Ichargeforthat.com. I've been talking about how to improve sluggish sales. And I see people are starting to pop on now. Catch the replay. If you're here and you missed me, go ahead and hit hashtag replay. Hello, Wilma J. Brown. Go ahead and hit like to let me know you were here and you saw it. I am doing this in our group because I want people to come to the group and be part of my loyal tribe here. And I can serve you so much more here by broadcasting here than everywhere else. We are going to be doing some changes moving into the month of September. So be sure that you pay attention and look for where we're going to be and what time and all that good stuff. I'm working with a distribution network to get greater coverage for the Profitability Power Hour. May even be renaming it. I don't know. I'm open to whatever's possible. But I want you to be part of the Profitability Power Hour. And what I mean by that is I want you to ask questions. I want you to let me know what you're interested in seeing and hearing about as it relates to your sales, your income acceleration, profitability, growing your bottom line, getting consistent in your cash flow. The thing that is really important to me, and the reason I started doing the live stream, is because I want more people to be able to plug in to what I'm sharing in the way of content here. I've shared over the last 4 weeks, I've shared something about value that came straight out of my book. Today, I talked about sluggish sales and how you can look at those objections and begin to create a sense of urgency for your clients to invest in themselves by hiring you, joining into your program, services, and products, whatever the case may be. Remember, you can catch the replays at youtube.com/WendyY Bailey. You can also get a text message when we go live by sending a text to 38470, the words profit now, no spaces, profit now, PROFITNOW now. And you can get notified via text message when we go live. We're here every Wednesday from at 6:30 p.m. Eastern, right here in this private Facebook group. And I don't see any questions, so I'm going to sign off. Thanks, everybody, for being here, and thanks for watching. Remember to hit like and hit the replay button. Type replay in the comments, hashtag replay in the comments, so I know that you watched it. Take care, everybody. See you soon. Bye-bye.